Hello everyone, me your friend Krishna Kumar Chaudhary today came with the content that is vector product of two vectors. Okay, our today content is vector product of two vectors. Oh, this is our contents, vector product of two vectors. Okay, vector product of two vectors. We have already from the heading how many vectors should be there, two vectors. So suppose that let a and a vector and b vector be two vectors. Suppose two vectors as like a scalar product. Then vector product of two vectors, vector product of two vectors is denoted by, how will it denote it? Is denoted by a vector and then cross b vector. A vector cross b vector. And how will you read it? And read as a vector cross b vector, and defined by, how will you define it? And defined by the vector product is defined as a cross b, which is equal to magnitude of a vector, magnitude of b vector, and then sine theta. And we know that vector has the directions. Suppose that direction is n cap. Now this is the definition of the vector product of two vectors, where what is n cap? N cap be the unit vector, vector perpendicular to the plane A and B, to the plane A vector and B vector, perpendicular to the plane A vector and B vector. And what do you know about the and direction n cap, direction of, you can say, of n cap being taken according to right-handed screw system, according to right-handed system. What do you know about the right-handed? This is your right-handed. See, if you will take, this is a vector and b vector, then the direction will be n cap will be this one, perpendicular to both. The question will be asked to you. Whatever question will be asked here, a vector will be given to you and b vector will be given, and will be asked to you find the unit vector perpendicular to both A and B. Then you need to find A cross B, after then A cross B magnitude, and then unit vector of A cross B. As like B vector, B cap unit vector, how you are finding? B vector by magnitude of B vector. Similar is unit vector of A cross B. Is A vector cross b vector and divided by magnitude of a vector cross b vector. If you will find, that will be the unit vector perpendicular to both a and b. And that, suppose this is your a vector. Suppose this is your a vector, and this one will with your b vector. Then perpendicular to this means this will be the perpendicular to both a and b. Perpendicular to both A and B. Suppose this line we cannot draw here. So suppose this is your direction. Suppose this one is your direction, which is n cap. Perpendicular to both A and B, or you can say A cross B. A cross B, even you can say A cross B will be the vector that will be perpendicular to both A and B. Okay, and let's have some properties here. Properties of vector product of two vectors. After then we have, after definition, properties of vector product of two vectors. Vector product, we are talking about product, not vector. Vector already we have discussed. Vector space properties in the first content we have about product, properties of vector product of two vectors, no vectors. Suppose first one property is the vector product is not commutative. Okay, first property is vector product is not commutative. Vector product is not commutative. No, earlier a scalar product was commutative. No, A dot B is equal to B dot A. But vector product is not commutative. That means what? That A cross B will not be equal to B cross A. Okay, this is the property. This type of property is called commutative property. After then, let's come to the second property. I would like to go second property. Second property, it says that vector product is distributive. Vector product is distributive. With respect to vector addition. In vector addition only it will be distributive, not the multiplications. No, vector product is distributive with respect to vector addition. Vector additions. What does it mean? That is, in symbolically you can write A vector cross B plus C. No, addition is there. A vector cross B plus C, which will be equal to A cross B and plus A cross C. No, okay. And similarly we can say, and even we can say, if you will do cross at the last, B cross C. Okay, B cross C, B plus C, and then cross A vector, then what will be that? This will give us B cross A and then plus C cross A vector. This is called distributive properties. So note for this, I would like to go one note. Note for this: if A and B are parallel, if A vector and B vector are parallel, means lie on the same line or maybe in parallel line, and B vector are parallel. If they are parallel, then theta will be obviously the 0 degree, whether it will be 0 degree or it will be the 180 degree. That means what? That means on substitution here of 0 degree in this definition or 180 degree, whether you substitute 0 degree or 180 degree in case of parallel, then you will obtain what? Means A cross B, you will get 0. Okay, means if your finding is A cross B you have found and this value is 0, then you can say both the vectors are parallel vectors. Let's have now, obviously it has geometrical meaning of the product, like a scalar product of two vectors has geometrical meaning. No, what was the geometrical meaning in the case of a scalar? That is component of A vector along B vector, or component of B, a scalar component was scalar component along A vector on B vector, a scalar component of B vector on A vector. That was the geometrical meaning in the case of a scalar product. Now vector product geometrical meaning. Okay, geometrical interpretation we can say, or meaning you can say, it doesn't matter. Interpretation of vector product. of vector product. What is the geometrical meaning of vector product? Okay, vector product. So for that, suppose one of parallelogram we are going to take. Okay, suppose one of the parallel we are going to take OACB. Now OACB. Okay, suppose let OACB be a parallelogram. OA, I am going to write here OACB be a parallelogram we have taken. No, this we took parallelogram. Whose adjacent sides, that is OA vector and B vector. Okay, and suppose that whose adjacent sides, those parallelogram is taken as whose adjacent sides. Adjacent sides, no sides. OA vector you have written as A vector, and OB vector and OB vector you have written as B vector. This you wrote. Okay. Draw the perpendicular for this. Okay, because the formation of angle is. So let us draw. This is perpendicular. This is draw perpendicular. This is D. Let draw BD perpendicular to OA. Now draw BD perpendicular to OA. Okay, and let this angle AOB is your theta, or you can say DOB or BOD, it doesn't matter. No, theta. Suppose this formation of angle is your theta. Okay. After that, now let's go to the calculation. What do you mean by the geometrical meaning? Your target is to find A cross B geometrical meaning. No, by definition, what you have? Magnitude of A, magnitude of B, and then sine theta, and then n cap you have. No, so magnitude of A vector you can say OA. No, dot magnitude of B, obviously you will say OB, and sine theta by in triangle this BOD by using Pythagoras theorem. What you will do? Sine theta means P by H. No, sine theta means P by H. Okay, P means what? P means BD, and by H means what? OB, and dot n cap. Okay, this is your A cross B. No, now cancel this one. Let us take to remove this one, let us take the magnitude of this. No, magnitude of A cross B. So that magnitude of unit vector will be the 1. Let us take it, the magnitude on the both sides. Therefore, magnitude, taking the magnitude on both sides, A cross B magnitude. Obviously, magnitude of OA remain as it is because it's already the magnitude OA, and dot, and BD is also magnitude, so remain as it is BD and dot 1. Why it becomes 1? Since magnitude of n cap, unit vector magnitude is 1 by definition. No, what you will obtain? Therefore, magnitude of A cross B you will obtain as OA dot BD, and OA dot BD base into height is your, what you will get? Magnitude of A cross B you will get area of parallelogram. If it will ask to you find the area, you will find A cross B means cross vector of two vectors, and then magnitude you will find parallelogram. Okay, if it will be asked to you find the area, obviously you will find cross and then its magnitude. Okay, this is the geometrical meaning for the vector product. So note for this, if it will be asked to find the area of triangle, then area of triangle will be triangle will be half of magnitude of A cross B. Okay, magnitude of A cross B. If it will be asked to you to find the area of triangle, then you will do a magnitude of A cross B half. After then you will have important results of cross products. Important results. No. Important result of unit vector, you can say. Okay, important result. Some of important results of cross product. Cross product. Okay, important result of cross product. So what is the important results, or you can say properties of unit vectors in a cross product? Proper unit vectors like ijk. Okay, so suppose that let I vector, j vector, k vector be the unit vector along x, y and z axis. Okay, then you will get I cross I. No, you have written I cross I, or you can say j cross j, same vector, cross, or k cross k. What you will obtain? Equal to 0. We have already discussed this in the note. No, a cross b will be your 0 parallel case. Means I cross I means in the same line. No, it indicates what? It indicates same line. Okay, and cross you will do, that will be 0. Okay, and what will be the different? And I will make here figure. Suppose this is your right-handed system I, and you have j here and then k. Then you are going to do product between two. So what will be the I cross j? I cross j will result you I cross j, obviously k. Similarly j cross k, you will result j cross k, obviously minus a. J cross k will be I. Okay, j cross k will be I. K cross I, you will get j. And similarly just do the direction change. What will be the j cross I? J cross I will be minus k. No. Similarly k cross j will be your minus I, and I cross k will be your minus j. No, this is one of the property in case of cross product of unit vector. Second property you have now, in case of if one of vector, a vector you have, in case of vector resolution, in case of point where expressing the coordinate in vector form is called vector resolution. So one of a vector is a1 I vector plus a2 j vector plus a3 k vector, and b vector you have b1 I vector plus b2 j vector and plus b3 k vector. Suppose a and b is this one. Then what will be your formula for a cross b? We are generating the formula here. So a cross b will be, so a cross b, what will be the, no, we are going to find a cross b. So just substitute the vectors. That is a1 I vector plus a2 j vector and plus a3 k vector. No, and then cross b1 I vector plus b2 j vector and then plus b3 k vector. Okay, so do the cross. Obviously the I cross I is 0, no need to calculate. So just I cross j, a1 b2, first I will write 0 plus a1 b2 I cross j. What is the I cross j? Obviously k. No, earlier by the property 1, I cross j is k, and plus a1 b3, what is I cross k? I cross k is minus j. No, and plus let's do the with the second a2 b1, what will be the j cross I? No, j cross I, check there by the product, j cross I is your minus k and plus, okay, a2 b2, obviously you will get 0 because j cross j is, and plus a2 b3, a2 b3 j cross k. What is j cross k? J cross k is your I, no, I vector, and then plus with the last, what you will get, a3 b1, a3 b1 k cross I, k cross I is your j vector, and plus then a3 b2, a3 b2 j cross k, j cross k, what you have, j cross sorry, k cross j, no, k cross j, k cross j you have minus I, okay, minus I vector, and lastly k cross k is, due to that you will get 0. So arrange it, let's arrange it. On arranging, what you will get, on arranging, let's arrange the I with I, then you will obtain as a a2 b3 and plus minus a3 b2, a3 b2 minus a3 b2 of I vector, okay, and then plus, let's arrange with j with j, j with j, then a3 b1 and minus a1 b3 of j vector, and lastly you have with the k, what you have, a1 b2 minus a2 b1, a1 b2 minus a2 b1 of k vector. No, this is, so you can express this a cross b in terms of determinant. Therefore a cross b sorry, this is not magnitude, a cross b can be find out by the I j k. Here you can replace a1 a2 a3 b1 b2 b3. On expanding this, obviously you will get the a cross b. So whether you do the processly, no, or you can find directly, you will get two formula to calculate a cross b, no. So after then, let's go to the questions. One questions you can take, okay, one question we can take. The question is, first question is, if a vector you have 2I vector plus j vector minus k vector, and b vector you have I vector plus 2j vector and plus k vector, find a cross b. Your target is to find a vector cross b vector, okay, a vector cross b vector is your target to find, no, and a unit vector perpendicular to both, a vector and b vector, no, a vector and b vector, also determined, lastly also determine the sine of the angle between a and b, a vector and b vector. This is the questions to find out. So solution for this, you have given, no, given what is there, you have given that vectors, a vector you have given 2I vector plus j vector and the minus k vector, and b vector you have given as a I vector and plus 2j vector plus k vector. Let's work to find out a cross b vector. So firstly we are going to find a cross b vector. Now a cross b vector, which is I will find by the determinant way, no, just I j and then k, no, and what is the a vectors I j k coefficient, that is 2 1 minus 1, no, and b vector I j k coefficient is 1 2 1. Expand it, so I vector, then I vector, what you will obtain, just remove this one or remove the row and column. What you will get? 1 minus 1, 2 and 1. Then minus j vector, remove the j of row and column. Then 2, 1, minus 1, 1. And lastly you have k vector, determinant k vector, row and column, remove it. What you will obtain? 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, this is 2, 1, 1, 2. Now expand. Moreover, you expand it. I vector, what you will obtain? 1 minus is the formula, minus minus plus 2, and minus j vector, then what you will obtain? 2 plus 1, and plus k vector, what you will obtain here? 4 minus 1. On calculation, what you will obtain here? 3i vector minus 3j vector and plus 3k vector is your one of the answer. What you found? A cross B you found. Now a unit vector perpendicular to both A and B. You are going to find perpendicular to both A and B. Obviously A cross B of unit vector you should find. A cross B is a perpendicular to both, perpendicular to both vectors A and B. No, this is what type of vector? The vector A cross B is perpendicular to both A and B. No, now your target is to find unit vector perpendicular to both, perpendicular to this. No, unit vector you can say of this one you will find. So let's calculate it. After to find the unit vector, obviously what you need to find? First you need to find magnitude. Magnitude of A cross B, what you will get? Magnitude formula is root over 3 of I coefficient square. No, coefficient of I square plus coefficient of J square, and then lastly coefficient of K square. After solving you will get 3 root 3. No, root 27 will be, if you will take out, then that will be the 3 root 3. A cross B you find. Your target is to find unit vector. So unit vector, you therefore now, okay, now you can say, hence you can say, no, okay, here unit vector perpendicular to both, perpendicular to both A vector and B vector is, we are representing as E cap, no, or N vector. What you will represent, it depends upon. So I am going to write E cap, no, which is A vector cross B vector and divided by magnitude of A vector cross B vector. So A cross B vector you have 3i vector minus 3j vector and plus 3k vector. Earlier we have found it, and magnitude of this is or 3 root 3. So E cap will be your what? So E cap will be your I by, just separate it, I by root 3 minus j by root 3, okay, and lastly you have k by root 3. This is your second answer. Now your target is to find the sine angle. Okay, again your target is to find sine angle. So we know that, again we know that, what you know, we know that A vector cross B vector equal to magnitude of A vector, magnitude of B vector, and then sine theta and cap you have. No, this is by definition of A cross B. So how will you remove this? Obviously you have value this one. No, all the value of this one should be the scalar. To find the sine angle, obviously it should have the scalar quantity. So to get the scalar quantity, let us take the magnitude of this all. So therefore magnitude of A cross B, which is magnitude of A, means as it is magnitude of A, magnitude of B, and then sine theta, magnitude sine theta, and n cap will be your 1. So what you will get? Therefore sine theta formula you will get magnitude of A cross B and by magnitude of A, and then magnitude of B will be your formula. This will be the answer. So I am giving you, named it as a star. So we do have A cross B. Your target is to find magnitude of A and magnitude of B. So already you have found A cross B magnitude. Here A vector, what is given? A vector you have given 2i vector plus j vector minus k vector is given. So what will be the magnitude of a vector? That is coefficient of I vector 2 square plus j coefficient 1 square plus minus 1 of a square. After calculation, obviously you will get root 6. Similarly, b vector you have I vector plus 2j vector, and then lastly you have k vector. So magnitude of b vector, what you will get? That is root over 1 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. You will get root under 6. Substitute in a star. Now by the star, what you will get? From a star. No, from a star. So sin theta you will get a cross b. Magnitude you have value 3 root 3, and here magnitude of a you have root 6, magnitude of b even you have root 6. So sin theta, what you will obtain? That is 3 root 3 by 6, which is sin theta is equal to root 3 by 2. This is your required answers. If it will be asked to find only the angle, question is your find the sine of angle. Okay, so we are writing the angle in terms of sine. No, if it will be asked to you to find the angle, then moreover you should calculate it. Okay, so second, after this I would like to go some important results here. Questions for this: if a vector plus b vector plus c vector equal to 0, prove that a vector cross b vector, which is equal to b vector cross c vector, which is equal to c vector cross a vector. No, so solution for this, let's calculate this one. No, you calculate this one first. A cross b we are going to find. No, what is a cross b? A vector remain as it is, cross what you can get the b vector from here. No, b vector will be what? Minus a vector and minus c vector. Why? Since you can write here, since a vector plus b vector plus c vector equal to 0, so b vector you will have obviously minus a vector minus c vector. Okay, this is the reason that instead of b vector you have written here minus a vector minus c vector. Now do the cross. A cross a, obviously the 0. No, a cross a, obviously you will get 0. Then what you will obtain? Minus 0, and then minus a cross c you will get. No, a cross c. Then you will get minus a cross c, which you can write c cross a. Okay, you obtained a cross b equal to c cross a. Let us say this is 1. Now after that, let's take this one. Okay, c cross a will be the equal to b cross c, then all will be the equal. So let us take again c cross a. So c remain as it is, and cross calculate from here a vector. What you will get? Minus b vector and minus c vector. No, why it happened so? Because a vector plus b vector plus c vector is your 0, then a vector obviously you will get minus b vector and minus c vector. Okay, this is the reason you have written here instead of a vector minus b vector minus c vector. What you will obtain now? Minus c vector cross b vector, and then minus 0 will be, no, and c cross a, obviously the vector is here, so b cross c you can write instead of this second. So from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, what you obtained? That a cross b, which is equal to b cross c, no, which is equal to c cross a. This is your proved. Okay, after then one more important result, let's talk about it. Next questions: prove that a vector cross b vector of a square, okay, which is equal to a vector of a square, b vector of a square, and then minus a vector dot b vector of a square. Okay, this you are going to prove it. This you are going to prove it. Where? A vector and B vector are two vectors, where A and B are what? Two vectors. Oh. So let's talk about the proof. Proof for this, we know that A cross B, what you have of a square, you can write it magnitude of A vector cross B vector of its square, you can write, no? And then A cross B, magnitude is there, so obviously you will, A cross B, you have magnitude of A, magnitude of B, and then sine theta, and magnitude of n cap is your 1. No need to write, just keep it a square. Then what you will obtain? Magnitude of A of a square is A square, B a square, and then sine square theta. You can write here, since magnitude of n cap is your 1. No, you haven't written 1. So what you will get? A square B square, you change it, 1 minus cos square theta. So multiply it, what you will get? A square B square minus A square B square cos square theta. So you can write it A vector of a square, B vector of a square, and minus A vector B vector cos theta. No, magnitude of magnitude you can write, no, magnitude, and then cos theta of a square. Simply if you will write A, then that means magnitude. No, what you will have? A vector A square B vector of a square minus A dot B of a square. Proved. Okay, in that way you can solve the problems of exercise, exercise 13.1 of like you can say number 3 is the same type, number 4, okay, unit vector normal to the plane containing this. Then this you can't. After then you can complete this one, 6 number. No, after then you can complete the 11 number, perpendicular to both vectors. Okay, perpendicular to both vectors. After then you can complete. Okay, these are the problems. No, these are the problems. You try it. No, you try it yourself. And thank you. This much for today.